MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at one of the most versatile pitchers in all of baseball, in Julio Urias. He's been successful in the bullpen. He's had some success as a starting pitcher, one of the top young pitchers in all of baseball.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch coming, here it is. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:06.
Now the pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 0-2 pitch is looked at for ball one. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
That brings up Alec Bohm. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
2 balls and a strike to count. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. Popped him up. Taylor in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Chase Anderson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 1 for 3. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
1-1.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Harper. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third,
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. Had the red light there, and it's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. McCutchen going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Chris Taylor with a solo shot, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
So here's Cody Bellinger.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cody.
This is ball one. His
Bellinger.
lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's gone 2 for 6. Two balls and no strikes to count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Very weakly on the ground. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count, 3-2.
Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The pitch.
Oh, that guy.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Didi Gregorius. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. Popped up. Seager calls for it, and that retires the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail this one 1-0. Half of the second set to go, and that brings up Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
1-0.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Max Muncy is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Up next, Max Muncy. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Smith gets his lead at first, nobody out. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swing and a little tapper. Here's another 2-2. Struck him out. Next up for Los Angeles, Edwin Rios. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch.
1-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if he can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
I got my...
Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more from Game 3 after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Scott Kingery.
The center fielder, number 4, Scott Kingery.
First pitch on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 0-1. Swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate now, Chase Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go is the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Second baseman, Gavin.
Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And 1 gone now in the Dodger 3rd.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So here now is the pitcher, Julio Urias. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
One out, nobody on. And he struck him out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kingery will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 2-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Struck out in his first at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Taylor is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
First pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no play.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Kingery's there.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Roll, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, was able to find the hole.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Two-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Seager aboard here at first with nobody out. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Cody Bellinger will be next. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
McCutcheon arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So with a couple of men on and one out in the inning now, let's turn to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Next to stand in is Will Smith. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. He's set and the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Fouled away. One run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Base hit into the left center field gap. Seager blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The bat, the left fielder, Edwin Rios.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
To the top, what you know about me though? I'm running, now move, cause I'm about to go. I'm running over you.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat. The batter will be Gavin Lux.
Second baseman.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
First pitch of the AB now.
That's a ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Three and one. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now here is Didi Gregorius, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled off. Hoskins on at first, nobody out. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Ready on 1 and 2, and it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Soft liner toward first, but this is speared by the first baseman, and he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely.
The second baseman, Segura.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3. Not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Tony Gonsolin enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Gene Segura will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Gonsolin uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and 1. Fastball well outside. Scott Kingery waits on deck. The 3-1, and he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the center fielder, Scott Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he looks at one in there, 1 and 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Adam Hazley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Christopher Sanchez, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Christopher Sanchez.
Elliot Soto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
First pitch on the way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Segura moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. First delivery to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Corey Seager. His 3rd home run of this series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Chris Taylor.
The third baseman,
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Gregorius will make the catch. Victor Gonzalez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 81, Victor Gonzalez.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First pitch coming, here it is. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Grounded to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The third baseman, Alex Miniak.
Striding in is Alec Bohm. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him.
Outside, that's the ball.
Gonzalez, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now the 1-0. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike now. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Hard ground ball to third. And there goes the combined no-hitter.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Now a swinging bunt. Here it comes, 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the center fielder.
Here's the first pitch.
Bellinger.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The windup and the 0-1.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here now is Will Smith. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Smith is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next up is Max Muncy. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Bohm has got it, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 6-0. 7th inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hoskins, 28 years old. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything. That's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. Don't expect too many more high fastballs than this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 2-1 home.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1-0 delivery. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Gene Segura.
So stepping in is Gene Segura. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-1.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So now to the plate, Edwin Rios. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a Dayton shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
2-2 the count. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Gavin.
So next to bat will be Gavin Lux. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering. One out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Another one sent foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Victor Gonzalez.
DJ Peters will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 70, DJ Peters.
Now the first pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
And stepping in, Scott Kingery. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The pitcher, number 61.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Brad Miller will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Brad Miller.
And now the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. This is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Phillies down in order. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Brandon Kinsler enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 19, Brandon Kinsler.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mookie Betts. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's a perfect 5 for 5. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.